Hi, my name is Ricia Dare from Mendocino, New Mexico. We are July 29th, 2026. We're going to share an onboarding training with you. So for those of you that are watching from the comfort of your living room, why aren't you live with us today? Because it's going to be a great call. For those of us, Barry, welcome, and Nate, welcome, and Richard, welcome. Can you please write down your questions? And if it's on topic, ask your questions. If it's off topic, hold it until we get to that topic. And if I don't cover it, then I'll ask you to invite me at the end, because I kind of get into a flow of where I need to be to share it with you. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sounds good.
So here comes Julie. Julie, do you love me? Julie, do you really care? Julie's coming in now from Indiana. Say hello, Julie. We're just recording the call and we're underway right now.
And by the way, Julie, I'm still here, by the way. Just I have also my business partner and good friend of mine, Nate. He's coming into the business right away as well.
Okay, so everybody, just a quick introduction where you're from.
I'll start. I'm from
Yes.
Coquitlam, BC.
What's your name?
Oh, Nate. Nate from Coquitlam, BC.
Thank you, Nate.
Nate Baker.
And my name's Barry Wilson, and I'm from Porter, Texas, near Houston.
Awesome. Okay, and Julie, you can unmute yourself so you can say hello as well. And we've got Richard from White Rock in the Vancouver area. Okay,
There I
guys.
am.
Sorry.
There's my face. Hi, guys.
Hi, Julie. Say hello, and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Julie Cloud, and I am in the Indianapolis area, in a town called Fishers, Indiana.
Awesome. Everybody, welcome. There'll be more coming onto the call because it was short notice and a few people asked that they could arrive late. We are recording right now. Julie, I did mention that there'll be a few on topic. I'll be staying on topic. If you have any questions specific to that topic, I welcome your questions during that topic. If I don't cover whatever your question is, save it till the end and then we'll try and get to your questions. Fair enough?
Okay.
Roger that.
Okay, roger that. Okay, so first of all, guys, we hear it all the time. Jim Rohn talks about it. Tony Robbins talks about it. Every success story talks about it, that you got to know why. You got to know why. Why are you going to be abnormal and succeed in this industry? Because you're not normal. The normal people are sitting in traffic, commuting 4 hours a day and slaving away, asking the boss if they can go to the bathroom and all that. That's what is considered normal in today's society. So I just want to share a story with you. Mike and I moved to Mexico. We have a beautiful mini boutique resort. It's a huge building, which requires huge maintenance. Mike was a former police officer, and he has a pretty healthy pension income that comes in. If Mike passes, the pension goes with him. And it was always on my mind, what am I going to do if Mike dies? How am I ever going to keep this building up? And that's what my why was. First, I got started because I needed the drops. I was in a desperate condition. But as I got super motivated to make something happen, that was my why, that I needed to have some independent income. And then as I started to enjoy these crazy paychecks, my why grew. And I remembered, oh God, I love to travel. That African safari that I promised myself 26 years ago. I've got to get to Paris before I die. I've got to see Budapest. And my why just grew with that bigger vision. I am a travel hound. So that's my why now. In addition to having that anchored income, if my husband should predecease me. So you've got to figure that out, whatever it is, right? And you've got to set it in a goal, because there are going to be people that come along and tell you you're nuts, you're crazy, you're stupid, not one of those things, and all those things that can slam against your confidence. So if you've got your why anchored, your goal anchored, anybody have children here? Young children still at home?
I have
Not at all.
2 sons.
Okay. So we don't want to go into your son's bedrooms and say, honey, mommy quit because she just couldn't do it for you and mommy quit. Right? We don't want to do that, right?
No.
So, when you have a family, it's a whole different deal. We are talking about baseball bats and surfing boards and all those things that young families want and need, and teenagers and cell phones and you name it. And along is going to come the private cars for each one of them. And families are expensive. And you want to have those vacations with your families before they go off to college, and you never know when they get married, and you won't see them so much. So you got to figure that out. You got to write it down. And ideally, Jim Rohn says you write that goal down, whether it be 3 to 5 goals, write them down and look at them every day, read them every day, and imagine that it's happened. And it does happen. So I really want to touch base on that. I highly recommend to listen to Jim Rohn. He's got an amazing YouTube channel, ROHN. He is one of the leading foremost speakers in personal development. And he just really helps us get rid of that 6 inches cuckoo stuff in between the ears. And, like we've got Julie here, she runs a clinic. I mean, there's all kinds of hurdles and negativity and opposition every day, right, Julie?
Definitely. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you have a massive investment, so you got to keep going forward because it's just part of life of doing the deal, right?
That's right. Yeah. Compliance is a big issue with people. You have to have them to be compliant to the protocols and keep with it because it's a process. It's not an overnight heal. It's a process.
Exactly. As with our clients there as well. Barry invested a whole lot into a French restaurant. That's huge, Barry, right? Right. So fortunately or unfortunately, our deal is $29.95, $37.95 in Canada. That's like you go to McDonald's and have unhealthy food, and that's what your price of your dinner would be. So sometimes people just don't take this serious enough. And yet, when you talk to the Todd Rowlands of the world that are at the 7 figures, it's absolutely amazing what can happen when you just anchor yourself to it, and all of a sudden, the guy, the girl comes into your business and everything turns around. And for me lately, in the last 3.5 weeks, I've got a lot of anchored people that consistently recruit 1 to 2 to 3 people a month. But along comes the guy, and his name is Richard Gosdeck. And he's been keeping me busy nonstop. And I'm meeting some wonderful people through him with you on my call right now. And that's going to happen for you too. So I want to share this as well. I did my dream come true. I told you about that I went to Budapest, Hungary, Paris, France, different areas in France, Nairobi, Kenya, and Tanzania, thanks to Partner Co, because I got my $10,000 check, add a bit more to it, and it became a 6-week dream vacation. And as I was flying up in the hot air balloon at 6 a.m. over the Serengeti Plains, I thought to myself, this is a 26-year goal come true. Wow. So always believe in those goals, always believe in those dreams, never let it go. And where was I, Richard? Where was I 2 years ago?
FFB, baby, FFB.
That frumpy and broke. That's where I was 2 years ago. So who would have known that I'd be flying over the Serengeti in a hot air balloon? I mean, it was the best experience of my life. But I want to tell you this as well. The Partner Co sent me to Maui. It was a fabulous vacation in a 5-star resort, just beautiful, outstanding. They wined and dined us. It was amazing to have these luxury trips from the company. That was my 3rd. I went to Park City, Utah, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and now Maui. And my last day in Maui, I think there was something tricky in the air conditioning system because I left that island with a heck of a lung infection. And I was very sick for 4 weeks. In fact, I was on a lung machine for 3 of the 4 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Immediately, yeah, it was pretty crazy. There's some others of us that had the same situation. So that's why I think it might have been the air conditioning, but who knows? So in any case, immediately following that, it was tax time to get my Canadian taxes in order, my Mexican corporate taxes in order. I was not working my Partner Co business at all for 6 weeks. I didn't even look at the phone. I was in bed most of the time. Hi, Jim. And lo and behold, after the 6 weeks, there was a very, very healthy weekly 5-figure income that paid me during that time that I was out of touch with my business. So guys, not only is building residual income, about flying around in hot air balloons. It's about those emergency times that you don't even want to think about where the money is going to come from. You just want to know that you have to focus on your healing, your family's healing, whatever it is. So
Yeah.
the money keeps coming. If you have to worry about money on top of it, things are compounded. Your stress just goes through the roof. So
Was it the lung disease? Was it Legionnaire's disease?
it never was diagnosed. No,
Okay.
my doctor here just
Yeah, we
not-
had a couple cases and it was from air conditioning. So that's why I'm asking. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So any questions on the why or the goal?
Actually, I do have a quick question that, Chris just messaged me to say he's on listening, but I don't see him here. But is that possible too, that people are listening via,
No,
what do you call it?
no, it isn't. No. So I think he might be on the wrong radio station.
Thank you. I'm going to let him know that.
Okay. All right. So, now again, when I got that call from Chris and Joni Budd 2 years, April 2024, I was only hearing about the drops, and that's why I said yes. I found the money from somewhere. I was so broke. I found the money for 2 boxes, and that's how I started my 6-figure income. I had no idea. I had no idea. And also with you, you're going to call people, and it could be that right moment, that right time that they're crying out to God. I need an answer. I need a prayer. Answer me. Whatever. In my case, I was depressed. I was anxious. I was way overweight. I was sick with shingles and UTIs. It was a crazy, crazy world back then. And this answered my prayers. And Chris and Joni, hi Tracy, welcome to the call. And Chris and Joni had called me because I had had a lot of success in the industry, and they were looking for Ricia Dare, the leader. And I was hearing Ricia Dare needs drops because she's depressed, she's anxious, she's not well, and she needs to lose weight. Right. So hi, Chris. Welcome to the call. We're just recording.
I was on
right
another
now.
call.
Just recording. We're all good. Okay. So, but Joni said to me, Ricia, there's thousands of people that have had amazing success with the drops, and here is living color proof. We've got the before, we've got the after. You're in Mexico. What else are you going to do? Start posting. So I saw all of those testimonials. I don't need to have my own story to know it's worked for thousands of others. And I said, what the heck? I'm broke. I'm going to start posting today. Right. And that's what I did. I started posting. I think you might have saw on my presentation, the first day that I posted, April 22nd, I had posted Kim Gray. She's in the System of Growth. We're going to share that with you. And then I posted Michelle, who lost 25 pounds in the afternoon. We do morning and afternoon post. And then my drops landed at the door, and I posted something silly. My drops are here, and I'm holding up the box, and I'm holding up the bottles. They're not even open yet. Well, guys, that day resulted in 59 comments. Okay, I'm going to show you something because the System of Growth works. And I'm going to show you, I keep a tracking sheet because I'll never remember on Friday who I talked to on Monday. So here's the tracking sheet. I have a blank form for you if you like. It shows the date, the day, and the people, the platform, which is Facebook or RO, Reach Out or Facebook, and the comments. All the pink are people. Can you see it as I'm holding it up? Chris, can you see it properly?
It's clear.
Okay. All the pink are people that became drop customers, and the green are people that joined my team as brand partners. That's day one. We continue with day one. Okay, I didn't even know what I was doing. And I got all these customers, all these new brand partners. And now we're on April 23rd. Look at Tammy Frankfurt. She became a superstar in my business. She's still with us. All the pink. It just goes on, guys. This is what the System of Growth does. Please don't reinvent the wheel. This is why Partner Co has reached #1 in momentum not only because we have the most amazing products, but because we have the most amazing system that anybody can do. With this, you can show anybody how to make $2,500 in the first 2-3 weeks with our company. And now we're at May 16th. It's not even a month. Look at this. It goes on and on. I've got pages and pages of this. It's like, wow. So please do the system of growth. Don't reinvent the wheel. Please don't wait until you have results. Trust in my results. Trust in all the pictures. Tracy, you've had amazing results. Let's hear your story. Unmute your mic and let's hear you talk about your testimony, okay?
I'm sorry, you caught me right when I put food in my mouth. Hello, everybody.
Sorry.
So I've been working with the business and taking the drops since March. And I will be honest, I have not always been following the rules when it comes to following the approved food list. But however, I am feeling amazing. I've lost 23 pounds. I've now I'm feeling better. I have more energy, sleeping better. The inflammation is gone. People are noticing, people are asking what I'm doing. So really, I'm a walking testimony. I recently went to Saskatchewan to visit my family and spent some time visiting other family and friends, and everybody wanted to know what I was doing. So that's what I can say from my experience with Partner Co. And it's been a really great opportunity to work with Ricia. She's a fantastic mentor, and there's a lot of great people in the business. So I'm gonna just log back off though, Ricia. I am not prepared to speak. I still have food in my mouth. So
That's
thank you so
okay. Enjoy
much.
your dinner, but stay tuned. Stay tuned to the training. I've got some good stuff coming up.
I'm here. I'm on. I'm listening. Absolutely.
Hey,
Okay,
remember,
fabulous.
no ice cream tonight, okay?
Right.
No, you know what I'm actually trying for the first time? I picked up these delicious chicken sausages, and they're Greek Mediterranean chicken sausages. They're delicious. I got them at my local butcher. There, that's my update for tonight's food.
Sounds good. I had barbecued salmon and an amazing salad and some guacamole. It was just beautiful. Yeah, we don't go hungry. It's a really good food plan. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much. Okay, so before we talk about the system of growth, I'm going to recommend to do this. In the last 2.5 years, I have learned so much about Facebook and algorithms because before that, I was so resistant to social media. I mean, I'm the kind of person that has 300 best friends, but nobody knows what I'm doing unless I have a private conversation if you're one of my best friends. But I have a lot of introverted moments, and I certainly am not the person to go on Facebook and post my dinner or my breakfast or my lunch. And so I actually always thought it was kind of silly. But now that I've got a platform that can make me a lot of money, I say, okay, suck it up, Risha, get out of your own way and learn how to do this. So we've been learning about algorithms. And all of this is a science about getting more and more people to see what you have to say. Because I truly feel that we have an exclusive product, and I'm calling it the drops that we open the gate with, that everybody in the world wants, everybody in the world needs. We have that product. Once we introduce them to the drops, then they come loyal to the MOA because it helps them with their Reikis. Then we have them on the Noni because it helps them with energy. We have them on the Moringa because it helps them with their vitality, and the list goes on. Every single one of our products, we have people that are loyal to consistently. Tracy, I'm sorry to bother you again with food in your mouth, but how many products do you consume in 1 month from Partner Co?
I am taking a lot of products right now. I just recently started the Vital One. So that's the first thing I take in the morning. And then I drink quite a bit of water. And then I follow that with a shot of Noni and my drops. And then I'm also taking some of the vitamins as well. And what else am I taking? Oh, the Renew, also the Renew. And I'm out of MOA right now, but I just ordered some more. Wonderful results. The Moringa, since I just started on the Vital One in the last few days, I've really noticed that it has helped with my digestion and just really helped with my overall energy and sustained energy throughout the day.
Fabulous. So I wrote down 4 and you said some vitamins. Would you say you're about at 8 products?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That is my average. My average brand partner I have 1,600 people on my team and about 800 are consistent in ordering every month. And out of those 800, 8 is the average that people order. $400 to $600 a month that people spend because our products are that good. So it's really well worth to be able to share this product with others. Back to the algorithms. Thank you, Tracy. Back to the algorithms. If you have 1,000 people in your Facebook as friends, there's a small percentage that will actually see your daily posts. Only a small percentage. So we need to boost these algorithms up so that more and more people will get your posts on their feeds. How do we do that? And I hope you're taking notes because you're not going to remember all of this. So please take notes. And it's something very, very simple to do. But one of them is Facebook tells you whose birthday it is. Send them a birthday message. You can do it on the main page, but I highly, highly recommend you do it in Messenger as well, because your messages and your contacts in Messenger will also boost your algorithms. And when I send a birthday message, I always say, what do you have planned for your special day? Or what you got going on today or something like that. So you have a bit of a conversation with them instead of just happy birthday, right? Being a happy birthday is one of them. The other way to boost your algorithms is visit your friends, and you could start with and maybe do this 10 a day, 5 a day. It only takes a few moments. And start with the letter A, and you see, oh, Anna, she's posted today about a rainbow. You go in and you comment, oh, beautiful rainbow, Anna, I love it. All of a sudden, because you commented on Anna's page, she's automatically going to get the feed off yours. She's going to start to see your posts. Then you go to Annabelle. Annabelle hasn't posted since 2022. I wouldn't bother. Move on to the next one. Then you have Angie. Oh, Angie posted about 4 days ago about her kid's birthday party. Wow, it looks like a great party. Delicious cake. It doesn't matter what you say, as long as it's 6 words or more, the algorithms will now have all those 3 people be looking at your posts. So if you went from 40 people seeing your post to 140, then your chances are that much better. And if you do this as a daily thing every day, prior to you posting, it only, like the explanation that I'm giving you right now, is only takes about 5 to 6 minutes to go through and make some comments on your friend's post. That's all it takes, right? And not the friends that you see on your feed regularly, but the friends that you don't see. Those are the ones that you want to make a comment on, and it just boosts your algorithms, and you're just going to get a lot more attention. The other thing is, Facebook says, you may know this person. Hi, Mark. Welcome. We're talking about boosting algorithms on Facebook, Mark. So it may say, that you may know this person. So click on Bob, and you see Bob is a real person. He's got a real picture, and he's showing his puppies and all that. Go ahead and become friends with Bob. If Bob doesn't have any other friends and no picture, or those classic hacked looking pictures, they're usually in American military outfits, leave Bob alone. Okay. So you want to build up your friends as well. Add up to 15 new friends a day. Don't go over 15 because Facebook will put you in 24-hour Facebook jail. So these are just some hints to get your algorithms up. The other thing that super gets them up is a live video. Who loves to do lives? Everyone. Oh, that's great. I knew I had the right room tonight. I'll tell you guys, I didn't want to do a live. I was nervous and everything else, and I thought, just suck it up, Ricia, figure it out. So
I haven't done one yet, and you called me last night, and you at 9:30 my time, and just said, "You're a leader. Why are you not doing it?" Because I am scared. S, less.
Okay, thank you, Richard. And I appreciate your honesty. That's great. But let me ask you, what are you scared of?
Because I haven't posted for the last 10 years and I
So,
don't want to be, I don't want to be public, and I don't want to let anyone know what I'm really doing except for my personal and close friends or people that I kind of know that I talk to on a daily basis.
okay. Well, I hear this a lot. I hear it a lot. And you're going to have to make a decision. And it all goes back to your why and your goal, right? That's what all goes back to. I was totally personal. People didn't even know I had a boyfriend. And when they saw my wedding pictures, that someone tagged me on at my wedding, and they said, "What? You got married? I didn't even know you had a boyfriend." That's how private I was. But I went to six figures in 6.5 months. So, Richard, you have to decide where you want to be to get past that.
I already told you I'm going to do it, and I know you really encouraged me for the last 3 weeks to do it, because if I'm a leader, I have to lead by example, and I'm going to, and thank you for your patience.
I appreciate your vulnerability to share it with the group as well. And thank you. I really do.
Ricia,
Um,
I think my biggest obstacle is knowing if I'm doing the right thing. If I'm covering the right information, I'm getting my point across. Or maybe I don't sound professional enough. My goal, as anyone else, is to grab the eye of that individual and to bring them in, to show them that the product is well worth it. I think that's the biggest challenge I have, knowing that it's that everything that I posted on there is believable and that it's well worth their investment.
Thank you. Okay, Barry, let's talk about that. Okay. Your first live, I'm going to bring up Kendra Klassen's example. If you don't mind, Tracy, put Kendra Klassen in the chat so they can see the proper spelling. They can visit Kendra's page. I think it was February 23rd. And based on my coaching, I suggested for her to do a live to let people know that she's up to something. Okay. Now, imagine that you start posting these transitional pictures of Kim Gray that lost 118 pounds, and then you post Michelle, and people are going, "Did you get hacked?" That's usually the first thing that comes up. So we need to let them know coming out of the gate. Okay. So I want you to visit Kendra's Facebook page. It's in the chat. Thank you, Tracy. She posted, it was around February 23rd, a bird on her head, a parakeet, because she's the bird lady. And she spoke with honesty, integrity, and sincerity to her friends and said, "You guys all know I've been struggling with my weight. I was going to go into whatever that surgery is, tummy tuck. And my daughter met somebody in Puerto Vallarta in an artisan market and told me about these drops. And the lady said to me, get on the drops, try them for 4 months, and then see what happens." So I'm kind of excited about this next venture of mine. I'm going to give it a go. And I just ask you as my community to support me. That's how she said. Okay. I think there was 27 people that responded and bought drops from her.
Well,
So it's
I-
her story,
yeah,
right? You talk from your heart. It's the story.
right.
And that's your first thing that you need to do to let people know that you're doing something different, right? Otherwise, they're going to say you got hacked. You're going to get all these messages that you got hacked. So I want to show you something else when you talk about, being professional and being able to wear the captain's hat and so on. I'm going to show you something. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I want to show you a video that I got 1,800 views. Imagine the music Mariachi Loco.
What the? What is that?
Oh, it's product you just received.
1,800 views.
Absolutely. Wow, absolutely. That's crazy. That's kind of nice, right?
We don't have to be professors, Barry. We just have to be a little silly. We are content creators and people, I don't know, don't they have something better to do than to spend all that time on Facebook? But my average reel brings in about 1,000 views.
Wow.
Okay. So just get creative with your thinking, and it only has to be 30 seconds a minute. You could be out walking, you could be showing your beautiful garden, you could get your drops and say, I'm really excited, I just got these. You don't have to be a scientist. People want to hear from your heart.
Do you have a minimum that you put in a day or a week or whatever that you post?
If you do 3 reels a week, you'll really boost up your algorithms.
Okay.
Algorithms respond better to reels than they do to regular static posts.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So I happen to have a beautiful beach close by. It is my wallpaper. I walk that beautiful beach every day, and I still thank God every day for the beauty, but it can be my wallpaper, right? Just as wherever you live in Texas, and wherever Julie lives, and wherever Tracy lives, and Jim lives, and Mark lives, and Nate lives, and Richard, and so on. There's something out there in your community that's beautiful, that someone in Potato Land, Idaho or something may not realize how pretty that area is, right? So,
Well, actually,
so
you know, Mark knows Potato Land very well, right, Mr. Idaho?
Well, no, I'm corn, and Idaho's potatoes, and Ohio is tires. So I'm an old Iowa guy, but it gets confused
Okay,
with Idaho.
there you go. There you go.
Anyway, we got
So become a content creator. If you want ideas, go to Chat GPT and ask Chat GPT. I just started with Partner Co, with the Slenderies body balancing drops, with wellness products. What do you suggest I can do to be creative for 30-second reels? And watch the suggestions come up. Right? The more entertaining you are, the more views you're going to get. Does that help, Barry?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to say this. Ignorance on fire will make you a lot more money and a bigger team than knowledge on ice.
Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's have some fun with this. And you've always got Ricia in your back pocket that I can come out and do your Zooms for you and answer all those questions. So I encourage everybody to do a live. If a live is too intimidating for you, your next option is a video, and then you post your video. This way you can practice and rehearse and practice and rehearse. And that works too. Keep it tight. Don't babble on because you'll lose your audience. You don't want to try to stay under a minute if you can, 2 minutes max. If it's really, really interesting and funny and creative, 2 minutes max. So that should be your very first one that I would love for everyone to do tomorrow. Anybody not? Great. Silence is golden. We got 100% participation.
I've been promising you that for 3 weeks. Oh my God. I'm
scared.
so sorry,
Let's do
Risa,
it.
but you
We're
know
so
what?
scared.
Let's do it.
Yep.
You have to.
I'm close to pulling the trigger, and look at the success I've had. Success I've had, not what you thought you guys heard. Without
Okay.
that.
Oh my
You know what's on your mind, right?
So Richard, I'm going to tell you this. Okay. You are able to pick up the phone and call 200 people and tell them to show up at the bridge at 4 o'clock, take off your clothes and jump in, and all 200 will show up. You have that talent. But you are a rare breed. You are 1%. There's 99% of the people that do not. So they need to follow your lead. They need to follow the system of growth so that people come out of the woodwork to them.
Roger that. Matter of fact, you're gonna see a new me very shortly, Risha, and everybody
Okay.
else.
We've got witnesses. It's recorded. Awesome.
Oh no,
Okay,
I thought you were not recording this one. Oh no.
I am. Okay, so now, guys, I want to go to the ultimate schedule. This is the one that Jim had just asked for. Let me just pull it up to where I need to go. And then I'm going to do a screen share. Just bear with me for a minute, please. Okay. All right. This slide is so important to this entire strategy. And this is also not only for you, but for the people that you bring on board. The new volume bonus is what PartnerCo is going to pay you for every single new brand partner you introduce to the business. The percentage on the right, depending what business level you're at, for their first 4 weeks of purchases. Okay. After 4 weeks, it's base commissions and it goes to 15% for the rest of the time. So we all know we're all activated on this call at 200 points. Nate, you need to come in and be activated at 200 points. And that's a minimum to be activated at 4-pack, which in Canada is $500. In the US, it's $371. That's not a lot of money to enter into a business. I think, well, how much did your French restaurant cost you, Barry?
Startup was about around 300,000.
300,000. Then you got rolling and you had all those other things that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, those at cost as well.
So here, guys, we're looking at startup of 371 or $500 to get your business started, right? It's nothing. And you get product. Like Barry had to pay a whole bunch of money to have a sign made up outside, which brought him nothing. Here you have inventory that can bring you results and bring you profits. So everyone needs to get up to the point of ultimate in your first 4 Fridays. That's critically important. And what it does, it creates a momentum. There's a huge science behind the momentum of our company by offering people this amazing carrot. Let's get you to work. If they say 8 weeks, well, guess what? People go into lethargy and they'll piss around and they'll wait till 7.5 weeks before they do anything. So why is the system of growth so important? Depending on your budget, where you come in, let's say you came in at a 4-pack and that was the maximum budget that you had. The whole idea, keep 1 box for yourself, post on the system of growth, 3 customers come out of the woodwork, ask to buy your product, you make a profit. In the Canada, we usually sell it, the magic number is $200. It's a friends and family discount. The retail is regular $236. In the US, the magic number is 167. The retail, if someone went to your website, is 176. So everyone loves the discount, and we're still able to make a healthy profit of about $70 to $75 a box. Okay. People have been selling 30 boxes in 2 weeks. That's a $2,500 profit. There's a lot of people that have done that with PartnerCo from the system of growth, right? So let's go back to the 4-pack. Imagine you came in at the activated level of a 4-pack. You start the system of growth immediately. You haven't even received your boxes. 3 people come out of the woodwork. We make arrangements for them to make the purchase. They e-transfer you the money. If you're in the US, it's probably a Venmo transaction. You take those profits and you buy another 4-pack. Now you have 400 points. Rinse and repeat. And now you have enough profits to buy a 10-pack. You're now at 900 points. Rinse and repeat. And now you get even more money. You got enough to buy another 4-pack or a 10-pack and some extra MOA, renew, or whatever it is. And you've made your 1,500. That's how it's happening to so many people that are starting at the junior level. Those that can afford it, I would suggest come in at a higher business level, because reaching ultimate is just that much easier. Congratulations, Barry, you came in at the business level today. Congratulations. Jin came in as well too at the activated level. Congratulations. And Julie, you're still working on your order, right?
True. Yes.
Okay. All right. So whatever your budget is get yourself to Ultimate because it opens up all of the compensation plan to you. And once you're at Ultimate at that top pay position for 30%, for every Mary that you ever recruit into the business, you will always make 30% on Mary's purchases for the first 4 weeks. Now, I was explaining to Julie today, another advantage we have as an Ultimate is, for instance, I'll use Julie as an example. She has a clinic and she's looking at stocking the products on her shelves. So to increase her profit margins, she can sign up perhaps one of her sons and purchase her next big order underneath him. So she will automatically get paid 30% on the point value of that order, even though it's for her, that she just placed under her son. Are you okay with that, Nate? Are you confused?
No, that's pretty clear.
Okay, thank you. So that's the other advantage to being an Ultimate. Mexico has a lot of great deals. They're always having 2 for 1 and 3 for 1. And they're really promoting like crazy here to build Mexico. So I'll pick one of my brand new personally sponsored and I'll place an order underneath them sent to my address in Mexico. They get the points, which helps them climb the ladder to Ultimate. And I get on my next Friday's paycheck, my 30% on my own order. So there's so many reasons why you need to get to Ultimate and why you need to start that system of growth posting right out of the gate. Unless you've got a salesman hat on and you're going to the malls and you're selling drops like crazy, but not everyone can do that. But everyone can copy and paste and do a post. Any questions about this slide?
Yeah, you mentioned about a phrase that you get what percentage on the first 4 weeks. Why is that important, the first 4 weeks?
Well, Mary here is trying to get to Ultimate as well, right? So she just bought 2 10-packs with that 1,000-point order in this example. She's going to buy another 10-pack of 500 points and bring her up to Ultimate. So there's only so much 30% to be paid on each new person. So the $450 is paid out on a brand new person that achieves Ultimate. That's one part of the compensation plan. Okay. Mary buys another 10-pack, 4 weeks and a day. You now make what is called base commissions, and that's 15%. Okay. In a lot of network marketing companies, Jim, they only pay you on the first order that Mary makes. She comes in, she's all excited, and she buys a $500 pack. You only get paid on the point value of that first pack. And then it falls into another category in the comp plan. But our comp plan will pay you on Mary's continued action for her first 4 weeks. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I guess so.
But then after 4 weeks, does it go down to 15% or?
Yeah, and it's called base commissions.
Okay.
That's where it's called base commissions.
Okay.
And you'll be paid on her activity, depending on where she's at in your power leg or your pay leg. So I'll get to that. We may cover that tonight or not, depending on the allowance of time. Okay, good. So the more people
I'm sorry.
I thought the more people you personally sponsor, the more new volume bonus you're going to make. And the theory behind it is you're going to line your jeans with the new volume bonus while you're building residual for tomorrow. Okay. Question,
Okay,
Jim?
so if you go back to the basic percentages for Mary, she's in your downline, first one in your downline, then how do you get 30% from her if you purchase your product through her?
Okay, so that means you're Ultimate. You only do that strategy when you yourself have met ultimate.
Okay. Now, we signed up now, so we got a month. Does any other purchases that we make during this first month, will that help us go up our levels?
All your purchases.
Yeah.
Yeah. all
So
your
like
purchases.
I'm at the 200 PV mark. Say I buy a 10 pack and then I get up another 500. So I get, if I do that in this first month, does that go toward my business level?
Yes, you'll be at business level at 700.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So they do have rank up, they call it ultimate rank up twice a year. And let's say in that example, Jim, that you stopped at 700 and then your 4 weeks expired. And then the rank up happened in October. They would recognize you at business level, which is 500. So you would still need 1,000 to get to your ultimate. So it's best that you can get to any one of those plateaus as quick as you can. Ideally, you get to ultimate. Okay.
All right.
The other thing I want to add is that we have smart links. I'll see if I can cover it today. A smart link is someone's requested a 3-pack and they live across the country. You can take 3 of your boxes, put it in US Post or Canada Post. The customer pays you for the shipping and you could send it out and you would make $75 a box or whatever deal you've worked out for this customer. Or you can send them a link. They click on the link, they pay the company directly with the credit card. Following Friday, you get paid. It's a little less of a commission because the company is fulfilling the order, but you still get paid a nice commission. And I think a 3-pack, I think it's about 130 points. I don't know the US exactly, but it's about 130. That
How much less?
130,
How much less is it percentage wise if you were to take the product and ship it to them as opposed to having the company directly ship it to them?
okay, let me answer that question in a minute. The 130 points of that purchase when they click on your smart link adds to that 700 that you have, Jim. So you've just
Okay.
climbed up to 830.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Okay, so any of those customers' activities from smart links, not brand partners, but customers that want to buy retail. And they buy through a link. Because some people might want to pay for a credit card. I don't know what you got in the US, but in Canada, we have square.com, which is a credit card merchant processor. So if that works for you in the United States, do you know of any, Julie, that craft owners and market people have that they can take credit cards at the market?
Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.
Okay, and then you
Zelle.
can get a machine that you can take a credit card at a market?
Square, Stripe.
Okay,
What else? Clover. These are just
okay,
ones that come to mind.
okay, good. So Square's in the US as well.
Yes.
So you can sign up for one of those and marry it up to your bank, and they're going to take a commission, of course. You may elect to charge your customer that 3% or not. And then in about 3-4 business days, you'll get the deposit into your bank, so you're able to take your credit cards too. Nate, your question, can you ask me your question again?
What's the difference in percentage of if you take the product and ship it to them yourself as opposed to having Partner Co ship it directly?
It's the same price.
What's the difference in the PV that you'll get credited?
Oh, well, in this case, you're taking 3 boxes from your inventory. So you've already purchased, you've already got the 500 points PV when you bought your 10-pack. And you're taking 3 of those boxes, you're physically packing them up, physically going to the post office and sending them out. So the customer is sending you an e-transfer directly.
I understand that part, but if you're not doing it that way, if you're having them directly, if you're sending them a link to the company, they put in their credit card and it's sent directly from Partner Co, what's the difference in what percentage do you lose by doing that?
Oh, in commissions? In commissions, is that what you mean? Okay. Well, normally you make $75 a box profit. In Canada, in the US, I think it's about 72 or something. So if the company was to fulfill the order, I think it's about 62. I think it's about $10 less.
All right.
Okay. All right. Any questions on getting to ultimate? No? Okay. So I want to share this with you, and I don't want anyone to get confused, but Partner Co starts on the week. Just a minute. Okay, you're going to have to look at the months in Espanol, because this was a little gift from the Mexican office when I got one of my orders. So you see, can you see here? You know what I'm going to do?
Not
Never
really.
mind. Never mind. I just thought of something. Hang on. So we're on a 52-week calendar, okay? Not a 12-month calendar. We're on a 52-week calendar. Okay, just a minute. Give me a moment. I'm going to pull up the document. Okay, just a minute. It's not opening for me. I have to find another document. Just a minute, please. Okay, there we go. All right. Deal share. Okay, can everyone see my screen of the colors on the calendar?
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so if you see week 1 in January is the color purple. Sorry, pink. January 1 and 2 is a tail over from December. So week 2 is in the color purple. Week 3 is in the color green. January 17th to the 23rd is week 4 in the color blue. And then it starts again in red or in pink. Okay. So you need to know what week you're in. So anybody, you just look at your sign up date. And so for those of you that signed up this week, you're in week 31 and you're green. Okay, so any date here is green. The week ends on Friday, which is July 31st. So count, let's say you came in on the 27th. You have 4 Fridays to make it to ultimate. So you have the 31, and then you go to August. The 7th is number 2, 14 is number 3, 21st is number 4. You have 4 Fridays to get to ultimate. So August 21st is your date. That's how you count. When is your auto ship due? If you came in on the green week, auto ships always go out on Saturday morning, and August 22nd is your next green week. So that's when your monthly subscription would go out. If you want to make any edits or changes, make sure you do it by the Thursday. Friday, the latest is touch and go, but definitely by the Thursday. So the magic about this is as we build teams and we have more people loyal to our products, loving our products, enjoying their monthly subscriptions, you wake up Saturday morning and there's a great big lump of money in your back office from all the auto ships that went out that morning. So this is what it's all about, those residual incomes. So as you love to have the residual income, we need to impress upon others, they need to have their auto ship too. Now, there's points that build up underneath you. Like for instance, Richard is building up a whole bunch of points underneath his main leg there, and you guys build your other leg. And it's a gift from Richard. It's not an absolute, but it's a gift, right? So all of those points building up in the other leg, as soon as you put any action in your inside leg, you're going to get paid the new volume bonus. And then some things they're going to start recruiting people. Those people are going to be in your pay leg paying you 15%. Every time you get more people, 15%. Richard keeps building the other leg. Your power leg is running on with like a machine. You just keep putting people in that inside pay lane. And you're going to continue to get paid on their auto ships, on extra orders that they make, and on anybody they recruit and build teams. If you leave your auto ship, if you let it go, all those points that Richard is building on the one side will disappear. So that means you have to start building your two legs all over again, right? So it's an incentive for all of us to stay loyal to the products because we are a product selling company. The other thing is, for everything that we do, we receive lifestyle credits towards these trips. When you subscribe to your monthly subscription, you get lifestyle credits. When you
Oh, by the
sponsor,
way, your screen's not changing.
okay, there is nothing more to change. I'll stop sharing. When you sponsor somebody new like Mary, you get lifestyle credits. When you rank up to ultimate, you get lifestyle credits. When you go to team leader or I think it's senior supervisor, you get lifestyle credits. So they add up. And more importantly, is they take this 6 months and compare it to your last 6 months. Well, guess what? None of you were in the company 6 months ago. So your last 6 months was 0. So if you have 100% growth, you'll have like 1,000, 2,000% growth. And then they dump all these points into your lifestyle credits. And just to give you an idea, I had about 48 or 49,000 lifestyle credits when they announced Punta Cana at PXP in Orlando a couple of years ago. And I said, I'm going on that trip. I don't know how I'm going, but I'll find the 320,000 points from somewhere and I'm just going to go. And then December 31st, they did the dump comparing my current 6 months to the previous 6 months. And they dumped over 800,000 points in my account, closer to 900,000, which is like 4 trips. So in my first 7 months, I won 4 trips from this company. Crazy, right? So being loyal to your monthly subscription is part of this because you don't want to lose those lifestyle credits. That would just crush you. That would kill you. Okay. Any questions on lifestyle credits? Oh, I'll share this with you. Lloyd had a question about his wife. Can you take his wife on a trip? Can you take your kids on the trip? If it's one person, 320,000 points to go to Cancun, then it's 640,000 to take your wife. If you want extra airline credits for your airfare to be paid for, then they'll ask for extra, maybe 400,000 or something, or 420,000. It all depends on the distance and so on. So last in Maui, there was about 30 Partner Co kids. We're a real family affair. And Partner Co just loves bring the family, make lots of points, and they have activities for the kids, and it's pretty special. And in any other lifestyle credit or rather event trip that I've been on, I've never seen the families go. It's always adults only, reps only. Okay. Tracy, can I defer your question? Because I don't know if I'll have time for that. I've got a whole bunch of things on the agenda, including the SOG, but I'll put it on my list, okay?
The lifestyle credits are viewed, you can view them in your portal, correct?
Yeah, I'll show you. Just a minute. Okay, so I'll show you how. Let's get rid of this one.
Oh, I found it. I have 0.
Not for long.
Yeah, not for long.
Okay, so I'm going to go in, manage account.
Yeah.
And then you go to, I think it's My Money. Or
No,
where do they,
it's on
where was it?
my reward.
Or My Rewards.
Yeah.
Okay. Lifestyle, I don't know which one. Lifestyle Hub or Rewards? They just redid
I
them.
looked up rewards
Okay.
and sign in, and then it'll tell you your credits in the top right hand side.
So there, I have 1.18 million.
Jeez. My God.
Yeah, I know. It's like crazy, 2 years and I've already had 3 amazing trips.
Oh my God.
And then you see 155 credits acquiring new customers, 208 acquiring new customers, 108, 80 acquiring new customers. So they add up. And then they have all kinds of special promotions. You buy this kit and you'll get 10,000 lifestyle credits. Epic Diamond, I got to talk about that because you get a whole bunch of credits as well too. So that's where it all happens. And see, July 3rd, look at all these credits just came out July 3rd. Whole bunch of them. I just got a big dump. So, and then if you get into the top power ranking, you also get like 100,000 bonus credits. So they just keep coming at you, man.
So is there a list of, like, I thought maybe I may be wrong. You said that you get lifestyle credits for subscription. Is that right? Or did I hear
that's right. Yeah, every time you have your monthly subscription.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you bet. Okay, so I want to get to the system of growth here. So the Facebook posts, really important to get that video done ASAP, because as I say, otherwise they're going to tell you, that you've been hacked or something. Okay, but these are all my videos that I've done here, but you can see 756, 323, 680, 403, 911, 523. I put drops in my mouth and put a few slogans underneath and make it a video and people watch it. 1,000 views on this one. It's crazy. Don't have people have better things to do like Paris, and I just find things to do. So
Does the company have any videos that you can pitch into?
they may, but your media, social media is all about you. People want to see your face. They want to see about you. They want to hear your voice. They don't want to see an ad, right? So I would recommend that you just become a personality. And if you have an animal, bring that animal in, man. You can do like stories with Fluffy,
Well, I mean, I love to see the before and after pictures of all the people that have lost so much weight. I mean, that would be good. I've just got the product. I haven't got any testimonials to put on there.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you where you're going to get them. But I'm on my page right now. So you're going to see an example of testimonials, right? They come all equipped with the text and then the picture. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
that's what I was looking at.
And then, Mick Jagger had a birthday. So I'm looking for extra stuff to put in there. So I'll do, I'll do some, personal inspiration quotes, or if you have engagement posts are really good for increasing your algorithms. Does anybody know what engagement post is?
No.
Okay. It's like this: peanut butter, and you can't say jam. And then people will go peanut butter and onion sandwich, peanut butter and tomato, peanut butter and, you just get all these crazy things. And then you respond to them and the algorithms go, oh, it's a popular conversation. We're going to boost you up. Or here's another one: lie about how we met. And you'll see the craziest stories that will come out from people's imaginations. You can post a picture of a roll of toilet paper. Are you an over or an under? You go to ChatGPT and ask for engagement posts. And, just get creative, become entertaining on your site, right? So there's a tropical storm that I posted. There I am with the drops on the beach, Paris. I'm designing a logo for my new place. So I asked people, this is an engagement post. I need a vote on 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I don't see the sharing.
Oh, you don't? I'm not sharing? Okay, let's go back here. Sorry about that. Thank you, Rich. Stay on top of me with me, okay? Because I don't know if it's been shared or not. Okay, so this is my
Okay,
page.
so-
Do you see my page? We're good? Okay,
can see it now.
so there's the text and there's the picture. There's another little video I did. Mick Jagger's birthday. Pouring rain in Manzanillo. Story about the drops. On the beach. Paris. Engagement to get them liking vote for my logos. So you can do that. You can pick 5 beautiful wonders of the world and ask for their vote. Engagement post. If the pilot was taking off and you had to tell him where to go, where would it be? Right? So it may be out of our wheelhouse, it may be uncomfortable for us, but just look at that why, that goal at the end about what's so important about being able to use this brilliant platform and be able to make a fortune from it. And we don't know how long it will last. So let's just milk it. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you something here. See that little arrow right there? Can everyone see the little arrow?
Yes.
There's a thumbs up, there's the comments, and then there's the arrow. So I'm going to put you all in a group. Richie, if you can please take names of everybody on the call so we can make sure that we add them to the boost group.
Sorry,
And
come again.
Take names of list of all the names of the people on the call tonight so I can add them into our boost group.
Yeah, Roger that.
So I'm going to give you an example. You're at a cocktail party and you and Ricia are talking. And Ricia says, I just went to Africa. Oh my God, it was amazing. And Jim says, oh, I'd love to go to Africa. Barry comes along and says, you just went to Africa? My brother was just in Africa. Where did you go? And Richard comes along, and Richard's the jokester, and he comes along and he starts making stories or making jokes about elephants and zebras. So, and then it's all a little hub. And if you're at that cocktail party and you see these 7 people over there having so much fun, you want to come over and join them. That's the same with Facebook social media. If there's a post that people seem to be commenting on and you comment back, it says, this must be a post of interest. I'm going to show it to more people. It's that simple. Okay. So in the beginning, we need a little help from our friends, and we share it with our community in what we call our boost group, not to be confused with Facebook Pay Money Boost. And so you'll look here at the comments. And Barb said, love see real results with the incredible products. The drops are a great game changer. That's from our community. And Frederick, wow, amazing body transformation from the drops, never without my drops. Veronique, Rita, and all these people that are commenting are helping my algorithms go up. Right? So we're going to do that with others. We're going to ask them to comment on ours, and we're going to comment on theirs. If everyone comments on 3 people at 9 a.m. and 3 people at 3 p.m., then you're going to have a whole bunch of comments going back and forth. And I kind of dropped the ball because Richard's kept me on calls all day, but I should come back to Barb and give her 6 words back. And it doesn't matter what you say. The algorithms just need to see 6 words so they know it's not a bot. You're so right, Barb. The drops are a game changer. So I basically just repeated what she said. Okay, and that tells the algorithm there's conversation going on. Ideally, if it's in the first 20 minutes instead of 34 hours later or something, right? Thank you, Frederic. Never without my drops. So anyone that puts one of those super and number 1, that doesn't count for algorithm control at all. Just 6 words of comment, just like the cocktail party that you want to get popular. So this is how it would work. It's already been posted, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to send it to Messenger. And I'm going to put you guys in our Dream Drivers group. That's the name of our team, Dream Drivers Boost Group. And I'm going to send. See, my post just came up in that group. And now I'm going to go up, and to do the right thing, I'm going to comment on Veronique. And I'm doing the karma thing. Okay. It doesn't matter what you say, but as long as it's somewhat relevant to the post. Okay, I'll comment on her again. She's got some kind of pudding. People often trade recipes. This is another way to get lots of engagement. Do you like your fruit pie warm with a scoop of vanilla or just as it is? It's an engagement, right?
Yes.
So there, I could actually do 3, but just because we're in a training call, I just want to show you guys how to do that back and forth. Okay. So I'm going to put you in the Dream Drivers Boost group. You're going to send every post there. And if you can, scroll 3 up and comment on theirs. 6 words. That's it. What I'm suggesting to you, the happy birthdays, inviting new friends, commenting on friends, and doing the boost, that takes no more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 9 a.m., 10 minutes, 3 p.m. Okay. So you saw the end result. Let's go to the beginning. I'm going to send you Christy Walsh's video. She's an amazing trainer. I can never hold up a candle next to Christy. She's Canada's best. And she tells you how to download boards. I also sent instructions in our group about how to download boards. But this is what boards looks like. If you got to first put it on your phone, and then you're able to log in through your computer. But the app has to go in on your phone.
I just did it in about 2 seconds.
Who said that?
Nate.
Hey, Nate, you should be running this training. Congratulations. So Nate,
Not a hard task, truly.
No, it isn't. You go to your app store, whether you're Android or iPhone, download boards. So you may or may not encounter this. Boards is an app they give you free, or if you have multiple boards like I have, and I do because I'm a leader and I use other people's boards as well, I pay for it. But I want you guys to have the free right now, so you're not incurring any more expense. You download the boards, and it looks like you can see in the top left with the black on the white writing in that font. Go through the questions, what your name is, your email address, what kind of business are you in? Say network marketing, partner co. Do you have a team? You would say no at this point. Richard, you would say yes. It's just basically they're gathering information for their own little surveys. And then once you're registered, you log out, restart your phone. And then I send this link to you here. And I am going to send the invite in WhatsApp. To Rich's team. And there's the app in our group. Okay. So when you log into that app, you will end up looking at this. And you bypass that little trick in boards that is asking you for your $9.99 payment every month. Does that make sense? Okay, so just restart your phone before you click on that link, and then you access boards. So all those posts that I just showed you is in a system. Canada, New Canada Bug Global, SOG, that's the one I want you to focus on. It's called System of Growth. For the US on the call, USA, New USA System of Growth. Excuse me for a minute. Always something here on the farm. One of my lights right outside my office just started strobing on me. So it was too much of a distraction. I had to close the blind. Okay, so the USA people would go to New USA, the Canada people would go to New Canada. Okay, because we have primarily US on the line with me tonight, I'm going to click on that. So your drops are a little different in the USA from Canada. You're called Slenderies. In Canada, we're day-night drops. Post month 1. Post week 1. And there's Kim. There's your post. So when you're connected to boards and you give it authority to access your keyboard, then you could easily grab this text and it automatically populates in your new Facebook post. So you put your text in first, and then you put in your picture. And again, the training that Christy offers in that recording explains this very clearly. If you don't want to do it on your phone, you now can access boards on your laptop, and you open it just like I'm doing, and you copy it, right click copy, and then you go to Facebook, start a new post. What's on your mind? Create a post, and there you go. And then you could grab the picture and post it with the little picture icon, and you post it. You can change the text a little bit.
Hello.
Okay, can you mute your line? I'm going to mute your line, Jim, okay? So for instance,
Did you go on this call tonight?
It's on right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let me hang up.
okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to shut off my audio, but it doesn't go off.
Yeah, you don't touch it. I'll touch it. Okay. Okay, there you go. Perfect. For instance, Sandy doesn't need to lose weight. So can't wait for my results. She might add something to that. My body's been out of balance for a while and I'm looking forward to getting back in balance. Just something so people know it's coming from you. Okay. And then you post 9 to 3. There's oh my goodness. Oh, I have to laugh. That's my photograph in my girlfriend Wendy's garden. And Tony went to Chat GPT, to AI, and she's even wearing my jewelry, my shirt, and she put her face in there. So there's all kinds of things you can do. Nothing sacred anymore in social media, right? Oh, that's funny. So back to boards, there's Kim, day 1, 9 a.m. post, day 1, 3 p.m. post with Michelle, and the text is right underneath it. And you just continue forward. It's a very, very simple system. So I want you to listen to Christy's training on how to get boards onto your phone or in our group that I just described.
I think I just did everything that's required. I'm turning my phone off right now. When I turn it back on and go to WhatsApp, will you know whether or not it worked?
You can click on that link right there, Nate, the link in our group, and then you'll be able to go right into the new Bug Global.
Okay, I'm going to try that now.
Okay. And here's that post. Julie, by the time you came into this group, were you able to see this post?
I don't know. Let me look. I don't think so.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay.
Julie Richard. Okay. Perfect. So our leaders have created a lot of training videos that are super, super helpful. I like to use the tools because otherwise, as you go into momentum, you get burnt out, right? So let's duplicate all the tools that we have available. Does anyone prefer not to use boards and just use it from their computer?
I don't
No?
know, with my experience of looking at this, you'd be a fool not to take advantage of this.
Pretty easy, eh, Nate?
Pretty easy.
Yeah, pretty easy. Okay. So now we have all the social media, multicultural posts. You're going to have to come into boards and just do a little dancing because there's so much in here. So now people are going to ask about the drops. Bob just changed everything. So I'm just kind of looking forward to the responses. Give me a moment because everything has changed a little bit more.
It says I've joined that board.
Oh, perfect. Okay, excellent.
Can you confirm from your side that you see that that's happened? Or I guess
No.
it's just because
No, I can't. No, it's private to you. Okay, I'm going to go into here and see. Product info, recorded presentations, how to do a Facebook Live. So you can access the Canada or the US just to basically get the information, right? What I'm looking for is text scripts. There they are. Okay, text scripts. Responding for information. How much are they? How many? Reply to info. Hey, thanks for asking about the body balance drops. You take the day drops 3 times a day before each meal and the night drops just before bed. So this is the Canadian version. They suppress your appetite and balance hormones. They also support proper thyroid function, aids in digestion levels. It tells you everything here. Here's a quick video with information. So you just grab all this out of your boards and you send it in Messenger to your prospect. On your main page, never give them information on your main page. Because if you put everything on a platter, nobody else is going to ask you a question. You always want to have that private conversation. So you would say, Barry, I'll PM you. And then you go to Messenger with Barry and send him this information. So Barry now has a video and some information. So the next question Barry asks is, how much are they? And here you've got your prices. This is the Canadian prices, but you can click it. Regular pricing for the drops is $236 Canadian, but I'm having a special deal. Just click on the link below to receive my discount on your order. So you can do that, or you can say, we can arrange it by me sending you a box and you can send me an e-transfer or Venmo, however in America you do it. So all your answers are here to just follow through. All the questions are here in your boards. And you're going to have to spend a little time just to dance around, but do know everything is here for you. And
okay, sorry to distract here. Now that I've got the boards open and I accepted on WhatsApp, it says at the top, it says system of growth, then it says share boards, message, and then I've got on the left, plug into the community or Slendery's SOG. That's all I really have on this.
okay, are you not looking at this? Can you not see this new international board with the key and the globe?
No, I don't see that.
India, invite to ignite.
Well, actually, he is looking at system of growth on his phone, and it's an iPhone, which I'm not very familiar with. So,
Okay, but he should be looking at this. This is what you should be seeing. And it doesn't look like this, Nate?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately. No.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to send the new the invite. Sorry, I'll send it on WhatsApp.
Okay. Which is on our,
And
what's up?
Yeah, I'll go back.
Yeah, our,
I'll send it back on the WhatsApp. Because I might have sent the wrong link. Okay. Oh, yes. I apologize. Okay, let's get
Okay,
rid
yeah,
of
this is different.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that
Oh,
one.
yeah, now I see it. It's all what you said. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm so
Well, that's
glad you're
good.
doing this live.
I thought I did something wrong.
So glad that you're doing it live so we could do it. Even the teacher makes mistakes, right?
Well, there you go.
Okay, so really important, guys. Now, there's another one
One board.
that's very important. I'm going to go to the USA. Getting started first
good job,
day.
Brooke.
Download and complete the Partner Co-Share app. It's a very good app for your phone. Put customer and brand partner support. Change Facebook to professional mode. I'll show you how to do that. Oh, that's too funny seeing Tony in my shirt. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, you're going to be on your home page. And those
Okay.
three dots right there underneath your name across the horizontal banner, click on those three dots and scroll down and turn on professional mode.
Okay, 3 dots. Where is that? Oh shit!
I
I'm
don't
on
know
my
how it looks like on your phone, but
on my
it's
iPhone.
on my laptop. You can see it right there. There's three dots right below my name at the
Over
top.
here.
Doesn't work the same.
And turn on professional mode. And the reason for this is if it's a topic of interest, especially if we start hashtagging things, some of these posts have hashtags in them. Anybody that might be searching for weight loss might end up on your post. And Betty Johnson from North Dakota, who you have no clue who she is, responds to you, more info, please. And then you go to Messenger and you connect with her and you start the drill with a little passage of text messages, right? So, and the other reason why we're on professional mode is that it increases the number of followers that you can have. So you see, I'm professional mode, I'm followers, not friends. On your private page, it'd be friends. If you have something private, you got the grandkids or something like that, for that post, you can change it to private. So the public doesn't see something that's important and private to you. Okay. And
I think it's very different on my phone because I don't. It's not the same setup. I obviously need to get working on my laptop, which is really freaking old. I may have to get a new laptop.
no, you know what, Nate? I'll connect you with Joni. She's an iPhone person, and she could just dance you through it.
Yeah, that'll be better. We won't worry about this right this second. How's that sound?
Yeah, the video that is on that WhatsApp message, I think is probably recorded by Joni, and she probably set up her iPhone to the big screen so you can watch her dance through it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
The other reason why you want to be on professional mode is so when we boost you in that boost group I shared with you, if you're not on professional mode, none of us can access and post on your page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So
intent. That's integral to the whole growth of it.
yeah, exactly. So otherwise no one will be commenting and your algorithms won't go up. So guys, we have a free platform that is giving us incredible advertising to build a six-figure income. Let's just do it. Right? It is a
Yeah.
learning curve and I appreciate it. For me, not a Facebookian, I had a huge learning curve. So now I encourage you to watch the videos that are there and to get your board set up. The quicker you do it, the better, because it starts making you money now that you know there's a calendar connected to your ultimate date.
Roger
Okay,
that.
Roger that. I'm going to move away from Facebook posting. Any questions?
No, we're good.
No, yeah.
Okay. Okay, just a minute. Sorry. I love scribblers. I'm a scribbler girl, guys. And especially now with school, back to school on supplies back on sale, you can get like 10 scribblers for $4. So
Only in Mexico.
your list, make your list, right? Make your list. Make your list. So I'm going to tell you guys something. Look at Richard's business is taking off because he got on the phone, got excited, and invited you to look at something. Hey, Richard?
Yes, I did, but it took me only 2 years to take your first phone call, and then after that, hold on, am I on this video or not? Maybe. Anyways, and then I just shared it with a few people, like actually my 5 or 6 friends that I was kind of dealing with, not even just to see if they were interested in after the presentation, and I had all 6 just order products immediately, and some were interested in the business, some were not, but they all got interested in the business after that. So that's what I did.
Yeah. So picking up the phone is the fastest way to 6 figures. If 6 figures is important to you. If not, you can just kick back and just let Facebook do its magic. But eventually the passive approach will kind of wean off, right? Especially if you don't have much of a Facebook group. So I'm going to say, make your list and how to invite. And I'm going to share that with you now. But there's nothing worse than getting on one of our corporate calls on the night they do recognition, and you see someone that's up there recognized as manager or senior director, and you go, she was on my list and I never called her. That's like really bad.
That's
So
like Nate had that with Anna, but she got involved, 3 or 4, actually a year ago, I guess. And
yeah,
then she
Anna
got
should have called Nate, although 2 years ago, right?
Oh, she may well have.
Who knows, right? So
Yeah.
make your list, get them out of your phone, get them out of your Facebook page. There'll be people on your Facebook page that you don't know. So I don't know if you want to approach those yet, but definitely get your people out there and find your diamonds. Rich, what is a diamond on your list? What kind of
Oh
person
my
qualifies
goodness.
to be a diamond?
I have about well, here's what I found so far in my dealing with people in business, especially in this business, or any business. Those that you think will, won't, and those that you think will, do. No, sorry, the other opposite. Sorry. Those that you think will, won't, and those that you think won't, will. You just don't know. It's all about timing for people in their life of where they're at. And like I had a couple of guys that I called up that they built 40,000 people in a business, and they're just not ready right now. But that doesn't mean they're not going to be ready in 2, 3, 4, 5 months or 6 months or a year. Like you went after me for 2 years.
Yeah.
I fear that the people that I know, I just don't know enough people maybe that are going to be interested in this. That I really feel like maybe the social media is going to be like really the majority of my approach. I don't know yet, but I mean, I have a lot of contacts, but they weren't really contacts. In my phone, they're mostly contacts where it's social contacts. So like not really friends, just acquaintances. And a lot of people from when I was marketing my artisanal organic bread during COVID, like right off my doorstep, because I didn't really have any income at all. So I just started selling my bread off my doorstep. So I have a lot of people who I sold bread to. I don't know. So I'm thinking it might work, it might not, but I mean, obviously you just gotta it's a numbers game, right?
You're right. Absolutely. So just imagine Chris and Joni having this conversation in Costa Rica and going, Risha's married now to an ex-cop. He's got a big pension. They got this boutique hotel they're running in Mexico. They're probably booked all the time. I don't think we'll bother her. She won't be interested,
Yeah.
right? We
Yeah.
can't make decisions for other people because we don't know. But I want to remind you, you haven't seen my presentation, but I want to show you this.
I've seen this presentation about when we,
Okay,
I believe about a week and a half ago when he first introduced me to.
okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this, Nate. Everybody over the age of 40 has 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 of these symptoms.
This is for the drops.
Yeah. And that's what we open the door with all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody. There's not one person I can talk to that doesn't. And it's because of our lifestyles. You know, the processed foods, the crazy cheeseburger dinners, and the toxins in the environment, and the stress that we have in our lives, and alcohol and cigarettes, and all those things that have thrown us out of balance. So everybody out there, so your artisan bread people, absolutely. Right? Your restaurant people, absolutely. And
And there's a
we,
reason that the artisan people were always buying his very expensive, super great sourdough bread because they knew it was completely made with only healthy, no fillers, no
No
other.
GMO are all freshly ground or organic flour.
yeah, there you go. So they're people that are health conscious, right? So
Yeah.
never
So
make any
they,
decisions. And our job is to reach out and invite. You become the professional inviter and keep me as a professional presenter, and we'll be busy
yeah.
till the cows come home.
Yeah. Fortunately, with all those people that I put in my phone, it's always a name with the word bread after. So it's really easy. I was smart when I put them in my phone.
Yeah, it's easy to do a Google search. So the diamonds that I'm looking for when I make my list, I've been in the industry for a while, especially if someone's been in the network marketing industry or surrounded by a lot of self-starter entrepreneurs. The diamonds are the people that have the characteristics of being positive minded, motivated, money motivated, well connected with others, um, uh, entrepreneurs. If they have some sales background, that helps. If they have too much sales background, it doesn't help. So it is somebody that is kind of like, oh, I would only love to get Roger on my team. That's the guy. You want to call your diamonds first.
Yeah.
Get your diamonds going, and then what's going to happen is your diamonds, like
Take a
Richard,
walk.
will keep you busy all day long, putting people in front of you. Right? And that's where Richard and I come in, because Richard will be getting up to speed in no time at all doing the presentations. So we've got enough manpower here that we can manage the busy. Okay?
Yeah, we're just walking up out of we were out in our front lawn, sorry, back lawn, but my battery's down to 7% on my laptop, so we got to go plug it in. So we're going back upstairs.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. So I want to talk about PXP, and then as soon as you're back in the house with your power on, Richard, I'd like you to contribute to the next topic. PXP is the conference that we have, the annual event every year. It's coming up September long weekend, and I highly, highly, highly recommend you're there. You can Airbnb and share, with 4 or 5 people, keep your costs down. You'll meet the owners, you'll meet the scientists, you'll meet the executives, and you'll be able to link arms with so many people that you'll just come out of there with your belief level so high, knowing that this is an amazing future that you've chosen. So I really, really, really recommend it. Epic Diamond is a goal you would like to make for PXP. Who would like to know what an Epic Diamond is?
I would.
Okay, who said I would?
That was me, Rich.
Okay, you're just about there, actually.
I
You're
know.
just there. Yeah. So first of all is getting to ultimate. Then when you have Epic +2, you're in the Epic Club. When you have Epic +4, you're in the Gold Club. When you have Epic +8, you're in the Diamond. Each one that I mentioned is a personally sponsored brand partner with 200 points. Personally sponsored someone that buys a 4-pack. Okay. We have 3 weeks to get to, or just about 2 weeks, and you could do it. Depends how motivated you are. We have 2 weeks to get to the Epic Diamond by August 14th, which is our cutoff. and just put a whole bunch of people in front of me in the next short while. And then at PXP, there's going to be concierge service, special swag, special gifts, invited to a gala dinner. Then they're going to have epic
Orlando,
Disney
Florida.
event on Sunday set up for you as well. So there's a whole lot of stuff. You'll be on stage and celebrating, and it's a great,
You don't know.
great time to be starting momentum. So let's say you target for Epic Diamond and you get to Epic Gold, you're still got momentum happening.
I'm Epic
Right?
Gold, right?
It's still a great goal to target for. So absolutely, Tracy, you're in the Epic Club, right?
Yes, I am.
Congratulations, girl. Only a few more to go and you'll be Epic Diamond.
Yes, I'm excited. Thank you.
There you go. So definitely plan on PXT. When you get to Epic Diamond, you get a free ticket for the conference. I may have a free ticket available. So anyone that wants a free ticket, the first one, I guess, that contacts me, I could put your name on that ticket. Okay. Next.
Nate said he's going to do it right. Nate said he's going to do it right now.
Awesome. Let's do it, Nate.
I'm
The
totally
next
down.
thing, one thing I'd like to invite you to is the IPA call, income producing activity. It is every Monday to Friday, and it is about 400 of us that get together. For you Central Time people, it's at a decent hour. It's 9:15. For the Pacific Coast people, it's 7:15. But I see Richie's on the call every morning. Richie, just a minute or so about what you value from the IPA call.
Well, first I always thought it was about spirits, and not the holy kind. And then I realized that it didn't stand for the beer called IPA. It stood for actually income producing activities. And what I valued from it is, it's a great day because my day starts about an hour and a half before that, on my Pacific time. So it's 7:15 a.m. my time. And it's just wonderful to hear about what people are doing the day before that has produced them income for signing up new brand partners, selling the drops, retailing them, about just what has been working for them in a successful manner. And it's just, and then not on top of that, then we have the coaches and the people that are making $1 million plus a year in this business that are saying, what we need to do and just keep going. Sometimes you're going to have challenges. You're going to have some people that fall off. You're going to have some people that, disappoint you. However, here's what's going on with all the people that are making it work. So it keeps you focused on income producing activities, whether it be post your 2 Facebook posts a day, which I've never done yet. I know.
Hey, Richie, let me ask you, how many people daily on the IPA call say that they sold a 4 or 10 pack because someone saw a post?
Oh, all the time. That's what's crazy. All the time. I hear that. Yeah. So if Nate gets on them, he's gonna probably be blown away.
Well, he says, he says, well, his day starts an hour and a quarter, 2.25 hours before. Mine usually starts about 3 hours after that. So it's gonna be more challenging. Right now, I'm a server and I work nighttime, so I'm off at like 11. It's harder for me, but I'm gonna try to pull it off.
Okay, yeah, I know
I'm
it's
not
a challenge.
I'm not a morning person.
Okay, okay. So IPA calls are very important. I always post, it's the same link. I post it every day, but it's the same link every single time. Plug in when you can. There's always nuggets. Have a scribbler. Call it your IPA nuggets, because did I tell you how much I love scribblers?
Yes.
Have your IPA nuggets because you simply can't remember it. And I just brought beautiful Sandy Reitman on board from a nugget that I remembered from the IPA call. So it really is helpful. Okay, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, I host a USA Canada opportunity call. You want to invite your people to that call. Really, really important. I know it's 9 p.m. Central. I have a special guest for that call. But if you Central people, is anyone Eastern time?
I am.
Julie, you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Julie, if you want one night of the week that we do a call that's earlier, on Eastern time, let me know and we can coordinate something because 10 o'clock Eastern time may be a little late for your guests.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. And I always post, it's always the same link. Anything that I do is this link that you dialed in today. So you never, I would save the link somewhere so you have it easy to access.
Agreed. That's a very good thing.
Okay. So now you've made your list. Part-time, reach out to 10 people a day. I mean, 5 people a day, full-time, reach out to 10 people a day. An invitation call shouldn't be more than 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to send a document in the WhatsApp group of all kinds of different scripts for different personalities that you can actually read to learn how to invite. Get up off your bum when you do your invitations. So, otherwise your energy ends up where you're sitting. So make sure you're walking and pacing. People hear the smile, get excited, and invite them. Don't go into the presentation in your invitation process. Your job is to invite, not to present. Leave the presentation up to the inviters. To the presenters. Okay. And if someone starts luring you in, well, what's it all about? Can't you tell me something? Barry, you're going to do this with the click method. Sorry, Harry, I can't call you. I can't go into it anymore because I got another call I've got to jump onto. But I promise you on Tuesday, you're going to be satisfied with all the information.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Right. And that keeps your invite down to 2 to 3 minutes. And if you're reconnecting with somebody that you haven't talked to in a while, you might want to do the, hey, Harry, how are you? It's been a while. I know it, like the last time I saw you was when we golfed together 7 years ago, and I think about you often. Tell me, how is it with Gina and the family and so on? So do a little catch up and say, Harry, there is something I want to talk to you about, but now's not the time. I just wanted to do a reconnection. And then at the end of the call, Harry, when would be a good time that I can call you back and talk to you about something? Okay, because it's really weird that you haven't talked to somebody for 7 years and you call them to pitch them a business. So just do a little bit of warm and fuzzy to warm it up first. I know you guys are really good at that warm and fuzzy stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm going to send the how to invite to the WhatsApp group. In your boards on getting started is information to set up your bank. You want to do that, put in your social insurance number. All the instructions will be there. First, your social insurance number, and then your bank. In Canada, it's a little tricky. Nate, I think you're the only Canadian on the line right now. Tracy's already set up.
Well,
You're
there's also me. I'm
Yeah, but
Canadian.
you're set up, Richard.
I know.
Yeah. So in the bank where it asks for your transit number, it has to be 9 digits. So you're going to put in an extra 0 or 2 zeros. But your instructions
At the beginning, I think, right?
yeah, on the far
Yeah, I
left.
think you're right.
That is.
Transit. 9
So
digits.
you have to plug it by a couple of extra zeros, depending on your institution, how many zeros are in your configuration. And the instructions in getting started will explain that to you. Make sure that you're on 100% direct deposit. Otherwise,
Hold on. That's not on boards. You're talking about on our back office on PartnerCo.
yeah, but the instructions are in boards under getting started.
Oh, as well. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to make sure that you're 100% direct deposit if you want your money in your bank. And this is once you start referring others and getting team commissions, new volume bonuses, and so on, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's on e-wallet, it will go into your e-wallet, which you can use to purchase products, or you can cash out for it to be directly deposited. Make sure you save it so that the system will know how to pay you.
It's the same way for the USA, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. We covered Epic Diamond. We covered a little about the back office. I'm not going to go too much in the back office because we're already at 2 hours here.
Yeah.
The smart link, if anyone wants to send out a smart link to somebody, get a hold of me and we'll do, first watch the video because there is a video. All these training tools are in your
Are on
boards.
boards.
Yeah, that's right. It's all there. I mean, the leaders have gone to tremendous amounts of work to create these little clip it videos for you to learn. So learn how to do a smart link. If you can't figure it out, get a hold of me and I'll do some smart links with you on a Zoom. And then you could start sending them out to your crowd.
Okay.
Okay. You guys are awesome. I apologize for going a little bit over, but it was great to have some participation. Tracy, you wanted to know about PV. What did you mean by that?
Not Puerto Vallarta, presumably.
No.
Oh, no, Tracy did. She probably wanted to know about PV.
I just wanted to understand what the PV points are used for, how they, like, what are we using these PV points for?
Well,
All-
every product
has
that
an
you
associated-
purchase has a PV, which is a point value, and that's how we get paid commissions.
So I guess the point value, is that to standardize it across all countries so that there's
Yes.
okay, that's kind of what I was trying to understand because I was getting mixed up about the lifestyle points and how to earn them. But you talked about that already tonight. So that was all I had.
Yeah, exactly. And because it's an American company, so if you tried to do the currency conversions in Italy and Australia and Canada, it would just be crazy. So they standardized it by giving every product a PV value, and then commissions are paid on the PV value. And just so you know, our compensation plan is extremely, extremely generous. And I almost, I had some concerns because I've been with companies that ended up overpaying and going broke. And I thought they're really paying us way too much. And I'm not the first person that thought about that. But it was discussed at the Vancouver conference about it has gone through the stress test several times that this compensation plan is there to stay. It's locked in. We have a Bill of Rights protecting it, and the company is making money while the brand partners are making money. 51% of every dollar coming into Partner Co goes back to the field. And Darren and John, our owners, have not pulled a paycheck since they started this company 3.5 years ago. So they're not doing it for the money. They're already, John's a millionaire, Darren's a billionaire. They're doing this to change the world, one drop at a time.
Wicked.
Okay, everybody, if you need me for any Zooms, let me know ASAP. Tracy and Nate and Richard, I'm going to create a poster for BC Long Weekend for a special coming up. So you can take the same post. Oh, isn't that nice with all the hearts? It's very pretty. You can leverage off of that. And you guys, whenever there's any kind of occasion in the States, like Labor Day or, Firecracker Day or whatever you got, go to ChatGPT and say, I want to do a special. I want to do 3 boxes on special. And ChatGPT is amazing that they can create these posters for you. They can create campaigns for you, all kinds of things. So use it because it's there for your business building growth. Okay, now I'm out of breath.
No, you should be after all this. You should be out of your voice cord should be a mess.
Yeah. Any questions before we sign off?
No.
Okay, I'm going to